It's my pleasure to welcome.
நாளை நமதென்று சொல்லுவோம் நல்ல பாதையில் செல்லுவோம் கல்வியே கண்கள் என்றுமே புது தலைமுறை நம் பெயர் சொல்லுமே
Dr.M.G.R Educational and Research Institute, University, Maduravayal, Chennai.
A morning to one and all present here. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone for the Student Induction Program Diksharam 2022. On the behalf of First Year ENT, I would like to welcome our founder, Chancellor A.C. Shanmugam Sir, our Honorable President A.C.S. Arun Kumar Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. Geeta Lakshmi Ma'am, Provost, Rectors, Registrars, Additional Registrars, all Joint Registrars, Deans, Deputy Deans, HODs, Deputy HODs, teachings and non-teaching staff of various departments. I would like to welcome our Joint Registrar, First Year ENT, Dr. N.S. Subhastri Ma'am, for the session. Now, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Rangan, Additional Joint Register, H&S. She has completed her MSc Botany, MA English, MA Public Administration, MAd, MPhil, and PhD in Management and Education. And also, she has completed her PGDCA, PGD, and PhD in Travel Tourism Management. She also got received National Award by CBSE in the year 2016-2017. She is having 33 years of experience in academic and administration. In this session, ma'am is going to present on the topic of motivation and stress management. Once again, I welcome you all for the wonderful session. Thank you, ma'am.
To everyone gathered here. It's a very, first of all, I would like to thank our respected Chairman Sir and President Sir and dear Subhasri Madam for giving me this wonderful opportunity to meet students through this forum. So the topic, everybody is talking about motivation. When they talk about motivation, immediately they talk about stress too. So these two phrases are two sides of a coin. So in the early morning, it's very pleasant today. The weather is also very good here. So everybody will be blessed by the nature today. So the what is all the way? Dear all, can you all hear us?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Madam?
Yes, ma'am. Audible. Audible.
Hello, madam. There is a
Yes.
network issue here. Sorry for the
Okay, ma'am.
interruption.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am.
Network issue.
Ma'am, audible,
Yes.
ma'am.
Am
You
I
can.
audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So sorry for the interruption in between. So let us all know how we'll ask us the question, how do we stay motivated throughout? We want energy. We consume food and we see good things and get rejuvenated. Then who will motivate us? First of all, is our parents, friends, our teachers. Who will motivate us? Only me, only we. It is self. Motivation first comes from the self. Then the rest of the things we can get the motivation from other people. The first one is ourself. Who can motivate me? The answer is only me. There are a lot of hurdles you will come across in motivation, getting motivation. When you get yourself motivated, lot of distraction. External environment will also make you some sort of disruption, and perception of other people, you will get some sort of the motivation, the drive will come down, you may be demotivated. Even understanding self, that is very important. So how, and our ego and our friends and other things. So how to first get motivated, or the first step is set 1 minute goal. How can we set 1 minute goal, ma'am? 1 minute goal will take us to the success. Yes, 1 minute goal will take you to be motivated throughout, will take you to the uh, so every one of us wants to be very, very unique in our positions. Wherever we go, we wanted to be identified and other people, and we want to stand out. How can we stand out? First of all, if we have the motivation drive in us. So a lot of, you will ask me immediately, madam, there is a lot of problem, this, that. Nobody is problem free in this world. This is what I wanted to confirm here. Everybody is having problem. The thing is that the best way to escape from problem is what? Have you ever think about that? How to escape from a problem? It's very simple. To solve it, there are solution for every problem. If problem comes means it is coming from somewhere. So with that solution only it is coming. We are not in a position to see the solution. That's the reason we are inside the problem, and that leads to another terminology, stress, and our motivation level will also come down. So let us see the stress now. So in a place, you will ask me, how do I stay motivated? In a house, your parents, first I told you, first is yourself, second your parents, your sisters, brothers, the things around you in your house will definitely motivate you. The books, the TV, the music, the food. Sometimes your parents would have prepared the best food today, your favorite food, then you will be really motivated. So what I'm telling you is food is very important. The food what we eat is very, very important for all of us to get energy and motivation to come out from the stress. So what you have to do is you have to be take enough food in the morning. That will give you the complete energy. I was talking about the 1 minute goal setting. This is, I'll tell you how you have to do is. In 1 minute, early in the morning, if you get up from the bed, you just 1 minute think of some good things. which will give you happiness. Once you wake up, you have to immediately think of the one thing that will give you very happiness and think about that thing, then plan for your day. So the happiness, the happy thing, whatever will give you very happy, the mind will be rejuvenated. That thing, just think about that for 1 minute by closing your eyes. Think about that. And then you say that today I have exam, I have to do well this, all in a positive manner. We don't want to get anything in a negative manner because that is a problem. That is a problem. The negative thinking, which is comes, oh, time up. So the clock, how to be punctual, that is also the time management. Everything, your decision, everything will make you completely motivated and leads to the success. Today we have to touch the pinnacle of success and the way of that, how it has. So the 1 minute, your goal. So what is your goal? And that goal should also be reachable. One is tangible and tangible. So some goals, sometimes to reach that will take, I won't say that you cannot reach that goal, you should not set like that. To keep the goal is reachable and which you can take some time. Even you can 1 minute, you can set some short-term goals and set. And every day for about 30 days, I'm not asking you to go for very long, just a month. If you start thinking about your goal, 1 minute every day early in the morning will make you plan well, and all your decisions will go off well. That is very, very important. Just I wanted to share one story to you. Just this hurdles of motivation I spoke to you just now. Just a story which is known story of everybody. Hunter and a pigeon. Have you all heard about that story? Just that that story. I'll just show you the screenshot for you. A hunter and the pigeon story. Everybody knows that story. So the hunter, he's a farmer, successful farmer. He'll keep lot of danas, that means grains, for the day's collection. And in the evening, when he comes and see that, he'll see very little only because it was eaten away by a group of pigeons. The pigeon will be very happy every day because this gentleman farmer didn't notice about that. So how it is going, he's saying some thief is snatching this away, how these grains are moving of its own. Then he found out one day when he was peeping through a tree, he saw a group of birds, pigeons came and ate that grains and went away happily. So to avoid that, he is thinking something. So what he's thinking, he is keeping a net to catch all the birds. And below the net, he has put some more dana, even tasteful grains below. And all the birds on that particular day, very happy, and they were coming and to eat the net. So they were not panicked. This we have learned from our KG. LKG teachers would have shared for all of us. Birds didn't get panicked. So they are all collectively thinking what to do. What is the next step for us to escape from here? It is not one man. The power of one bird will not help. So the birds were thinking and thinking and thinking. At last they found a solution. Team power will help us to escape from this place. Just think about the birds, their way of thinking. The hunter was so happy seeing that from a far distance, all the birds were caught inside the net. He was fast approaching towards the birds. It's the birds' turn now to immediately they have to fly off from that place. So all of them are collectively moving from that place, started flying together, and they flew off from the hunter. So what are the skills used by these character comes in the story? First of all, their self-awareness is very important. The pigeons understood that they are in a very problematic stage and they have to escape from that position. So awareness. And the hunter's awareness, yes, this is the solution for my problem to save my grains. So he has done the planning well. Then what is the critical thinking and planning? problem identification. The young pigeons were identified that they were under the trap. So they were attracted by the food, but they were under the trap. It is somebody's property. So what to do now? So here they are applying one more skill called effective communication. So the young pigeons are listening to the elder ones properly. All should start flying together. That's a decision they are taking it, and they were successful. Then so this is the creative thinking why the hunter is to solve his problem more grains under the net so that these people will be caught by this hunter. So this is the problem here. This is the solution. If a bird from this story we would have heard from our teacher, together we can. This is the moral of the story. When we analyzed further about the us, so all the life skills which we have to apply when there is a problem comes in our day-to-day life. This is what we learned from this story. Then let us see the other side of it. What is stress? Stress is nothing but it is if our expectation level we didn't reach towards our goal, automatically we will be stressed. I told you there are positive stress and negative stress also. Let us see what are the positive stress we come across. The challenges to which we keep for ourselves, that's a positive stress. And the success, if we reach the success, if we are planning well to reach the success, that's a positive stress. Then inspiration to self, I told you self is first, then the other things which are around the world for us to be motivated. So the inspiration is very important. And very disciplined living, our way of life and day to day, we have to be disciplined ourselves. Discipline is not imposed, it is inside us. We have to be disciplined. Some of the social and cultural regulations will give us some sort of positiveness. And our passion for excellence, that's a positive stress. And if our knowledge and skill, if we have started doing and planning ahead and our decision is good, that's a positive stress. And pleasure, of course, that is giving us a positive stress. So in this stage, we have to see the negative also, then only we'll understand how to come out and balance our life. Problems at various levels. Each problem, my problem may not be a problem for you. You may think that for that you are undergoing stress. So the problems are unique for each one of us. Then of course, if failures, I'm not using this term failure here. Suppose if we cannot reach our goal, then automatically we'll be bit of our motivation will be come down. And some of the target which are given by our parents, friends, ourselves, if we cannot go near that will also give us stress. And high expectation. Always, that's why I told you in the beginning about the 1 minute goal setting and try to reach that. Or what do you want to do? Don't keep for very high expectations that sometimes we may or we may not reach our expectations. And of course, the opposition, what we talk about, interact with others, the strong opposition from near and dear may also at times gives us negative stress. So these are some of the negative stresses for us. So what causes then creativity? So how we have to be very creative. So I'm just sharing this comfort zone. All of us are having a comfort zone in our life. So this is the 8 o'clock or 8:30 or 9 o'clock I wanted to sleep. That's a comfort zone for you. So how to come out from the comfort zone, that will give you the uplift of the motivation. And the level of stress will come down, negative stress, and you will go towards the positive stress. Positive stress is our motivation. Just a story. Once eagle, we know the bird eagle, it was a very powerful bird, king of birds they'll call it. That eagle was sitting in a bark of a tree. It was so comfortable. We all know how far high it will fly. But now this eagle is a very big eagle. I started sitting on a bark of a tree. It didn't move from the bark of the tree at all. People nearby are watching this. Why this eagle? Is it alive or dead? They found that it is very much alive. Why this is not going out anywhere for food or anything? People started offering food. It didn't even turn its head. It was simply sitting there comfortably and happily. That happiness is for the eagle. Sitting there in the bar is a happiness for the eagle. So it didn't move from that, no movements at all. So they were trying so many means to make this eagle fly because that's a power of the eagle. That's a habitat. It has to go far. So they are trying all levels, all means to make this eagle fly from that place. They were wondering whether it lost its feather or something like. Then at last, what they did is one person in that area village. They said, "Let us sorry, we should not give the place for the tree." Happens is, what happens is what happens is that it cannot, it has to move from that place. No other go for that bird. So cutting the branch, it automatically flew off from that place. So like that, we will also be sitting comfortably in one level. So that will give us comfort. And you have chosen this professional course. You should not, once you've got the seat in a reputed university like MGR, you should not be content with that. You have to use all the resources which are plenty available in our, every professor is a great resource. Every building here, books, library, all are a great resource. You have to use that. You should not be comfortable. My professor will take care of me. My friends will take care of me. All these things will not help you to achieve your goal after 4 years. After 4 years, some of you have planned to go for a job. Some of you may even want to go to abroad and keep yourself going for higher studies. For that, you should come out of the zone. This is the powerful one. Coming out from our comfort zone at all levels will make us completely motivated and very, very happy. Okay, let us see that one more story also in this, a pencil story. One day, this will give us complete power for us to adjust and accommodate in all the places. The stories which I am sharing now will help you to accommodate and adjust you in all places. Let us see a very simple pencil story. So once a pencil vendor started packing its beautiful pencils, he took out one pencil from the box and asking that pencil, you are looking very confident and beautiful. Do you want to be the unique pencil ever in the world? Obviously, everybody will say yes. Same way, the pencil also told, yes, I wanted to be the unique person in this world. Then he's telling you should undergo, as a pencil, you should undergo certain process, then only you will be successful. Here we can compare ourselves with the pencils also. And the vendor is like a teacher or professor, whatever. So the first thing he's telling that, look, pencil, when we want to use you, we cannot use you as it is. We have to sharpen you. That sharpening may give you a bit of pain. But after sharpening, if you undergo that pain, then you will become, your tip will become very sharp. All the people, those who are going to use you, will be very happy and their handwriting will also be very beautiful. Then pencil said, yes, I'll undergo that. And another ability of the pencil is that, see, if you make any mistake, immediately your friend eraser will come and help you to erase it and rewrite it. That's another power of the pencil. That pen and all that leaves some mark over that paper. So that is listening. Yes, I will keep the eraser with me. That's a very good companion of me. Okay, then what I have to follow next? Then it is your duty, wherever you go, whatever you do, you should create a mark. So the pencil in whatever surface, whether it is rough or smooth, when we use the pencil, keep the drawing, it will create a mark over it. Like that, the vendor is telling pencil wherever you go, you have to. So like that, we students should also, wherever we go, whatever we do, we have to be confident enough, whether it is rough or smooth or tough or easy, we can overcome all these things. These are some of the tips it is giving, rough and smooth and painting and other things. It was so happy. He said, yes, I follow all this. So some sort of pain and pain, I won't call it as a pain, some sort of uncomfortable things definitely will make you some way or the other will drive, your drive will come down. Some uncomfortness. You have to come out from that. That's why this another story has also been narrated. So how people should be very careful in life and keeping things, everything planned and well ahead. Without that, we cannot survive. I will narrate one more story also here. Story after story. I read the inspirational stories. When I talk about motivation, I cannot give the power for this terminology without sharing a stories. Today I saw in the WhatsApp, one gentleman was sitting in his balcony, that when he was having his tea in the morning, he saw a small ant, A-N-T, ant. It started pulling a bigger size leaf. It want to pull the bigger size leaf and it has started pulling it. Lot of hurdles in between it. Often the leaf will fall down from its mouth or something. It could not drag that. So what happened at last was, it reached slowly, it went to its house. I can call it as ant's house. With so many hurdles, twists and turns, it underwent while dragging the leaf towards that. The entrance of the ant house was too small. This leaf was too big. See the analysis of the ant, why it has taken that with so much of difficulties. The brain which is created by the power of God. So it is dragging. It cannot, because the size of the leaf is bigger than this ant. So it will probably be heavy for the ant. So, but still it is taking that to that level and dragging. And then at last it found out, trying to push that leaf inside the hole somehow or other for its protection or something. But that is from our perspective. But ant's perspective, we don't know. But it couldn't go inside. So what happened now? Then the ant went inside. So what happened? All the hard work the ant has done since from the place of starting point and the ending point, all wasted. So from this small incident or the narration, what we can understand is we have to plan properly. So all these things, whether we can, how far it will be useful to us. Sometimes some things may be useful and inspiring and appreciable, successful for some of our friends, may not suit us. That is why I told you in the beginning, self is very important. Who will motivate us? Only self comes first. So our decision, our likings, our dislikes, our success, our goal, nobody will set goal for us. Nobody can not set goal for us. Only we can set. That's why I told you to set goal. Without setting goal, so I wanted to join this professional goal. So you would have set the goal when you were studying in school. Now you are here. So what is your next step? Set a goal. So every day, every person should set a goal. So let us see that some of the very nice thing, we have to see that how it is creative. We have to be very creative. Just a second. So what causes creativity? So people will say you have to be very creative in all aspects. So they'll be very happy. So the confidence in us will give us creativity. We can go for creation, confidence, ability to, this confidence, first of all, I can say ability to question without fear. People will have fear. That fear also is a negative stress that will pull down your power and you cannot reach your goal. So be confident and create yourself. You have to create yourself, build yourself the ability to question anything without fear. Then observe, very important. We learn law observe. So seeing the problem, at times we will say that due to lack of time, this, that. Time is 24 hours for every human here on this earth. So we miss observe the problem, seeing the problem, and collect the idea. This is very important. First thing is confidence, second is observation, third is humility, knowing you don't know anything. So come out of that. Mindfulness, that is also very important. Thinking or how to think. So this is thinking about the skills. And very important is you should be always, this curiosity is very, very important. Curiosity is exploring and experimenting things. So the curiosity is very important. You have to see that explore things, then only you can reach your goal. You do your experiment, whether it is self for you or you can do it with your friends also, whichever you feel, because we are the decision makers, whichever you feel. Then resourcefulness, something to thrive with. So that is also resource. You have to collect and uplift your knowledge and ability, your energy to do all these things, to explore. This is, you need energy. And what is at last very important is all these things we are confident, we are observing things, we are mindfulness, we are curious, we have collected resource, we have planned well. This plan is an excellent, outstanding plan. Then what is at last is important is action. So without action, only thinking things will not help you. Not just thinking, but doing things. All these things come to in action. That is very important. This action will help you to do well. Normally, people who change after change will survive. People will who change with the change, because change is permanent. People who change with the change will live. People who cause the change will lead. I wish all our students should be a best leader in your lifetime. Kindly remember this quotes which is visible on the screen now. Watch your definitions, they'll become thoughts. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become your destiny. So this is very important things. So how to be get motivated throughout the day, that is ourself. And we have to be stress free. Stress and motivation, I told you in the beginning, that's the two sides of the coin. How to be balanced in that, that is very, very important. All the best, my dear students, in your future. So may God bless you with everything. Thank you all for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Huh? Huh? Leave போட்டலாமா?
A very good morning to all. It gives me an immense pressure to deliver the vote of thanks for this SIP Diksharam on motivation and stress management. I would like to express my gratitude to all esteemed delegates to make this SIP a grand success. And also, I would like to extend my special thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Indra Rangan, Additional Joint Register, HNDS, who honored this event with her motivational speech for students. Also, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our founder, Chancellor ACS Shanmugam Sir, our Honorable President ACS Arun Kumar Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. Geeta Lakshmi Ma'am, Provost, Rectors, Registrars, Additional Registrars, all Joint Registrars, Dean, Deputy Deans, HODs, Deputy HODs, teaching and non-teaching staff of various departments. And also, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to our joint registrar, first year ENT, Dr. N.S. Subhashri ma'am, for her restless effort and full support for us. I'm so happy to extend our gratitude to our beloved audience for making this event as grand success. Once again, I thank one and all present here. Thank you.